Play it. I'm gonna need people who work at Del Taco to tell their manager, for them to tell their manager to scrap the queso blanco from the menu, dog. It's been a couple months since it's been, you know, in fruition. It's time for it to go. It doesn't slap the way y'all think it does. The fact that it's the only option for the nachos, you got me and you got everyone else in the drive-thru fucked up. You guys gotta scrap it, dog. If between the two, you guys gotta bring back the shredded beef burrito you guys had around mid-season before this bullshit came into fruition, baby. Okay? If y'all work there, y'all know some connections. If y'all getting into something there tonight, I'm gonna need y'all to tell the cashier, yo, JB gave me the inside scoop. You guys gotta do something about this. Okay? Cool. Speaking of inside scoop, special request video, buddy of mine, you know, he wanted to know why, you know, some 8s and above when it comes to women get, you know, some 6s and belows when it comes to men. How come the hot chick always is, not always, how come the hot chick seems to be with, you know, the guys ain't really got shit going on for them? Not the assholes, because the assholes, they're swimming in pussy. We're talking about, you know, you're 35, you know, you're 40, you still living in your parents' house, you know, your social skills are whack, you ain't got no plan A or plan B, blah, blah, blah. You have more action figures, you know, in your room, like a lot of action figures, more than you should have, etc., etc. My buddy wanted me to kind of speak on it, you know, give a few reasons. Now, this isn't nothing new. If you look online, you can find a myriad of them. But from my perspective, I want to give out a couple. The first one, we all know. And ladies, if the shoe fits, find out how long you want to wear those heels, baby. All right? Money and security. Number one, money. That dude that I mentioned before, who has more action figures than he should, reason why he can afford that, because he is swimming in dough, baby. He is swimming in the green checks. And the girl, they can sniff that shit out. Sniffing out like a dog. So she knows that if she gets with old boy, then she's gonna be set for the rest of her goddamn life. Alright? Then you got security. With the money comes security. She ain't gotta worry about no bills. She ain't gotta worry about her side dues bills. She ain't gotta worry about her parents' bills, because she knows that this simp motherfucker over here is gonna pay for all that shit because he's swimming in money. And also, the security and money, there's like a secret route. And the route is that she knows that she's like a 8 and above. She knows like she has some unicorn traits in that ass, okay? She also knows that old boy is like a 6, and he ain't got a lot going for him. She knows that's the best thing that he's ever gotten. Next, like, you know, like sliced bread. Or like, you know, discovering he had like a $20 bill in his back pocket. Aside from that, that's the best thing that's ever happened to him in his life. She knows that if she leaves, then she's good to go. She knows also that he is gonna do everything he can, doing simp moves to try to keep her. Because the dude's gonna thinking like, if she's gone, then it's game over. He has to start back from square one. If fucking damn near the step was already difficult, you know, trying to capture a unicorn. Now the unicorn left, and you got to capture one again. Trying to use the same bait, if you even got any more bait at this point, aka money, aka security. That's one reason, guys. Money and security. 9 times out of 10, when you look at these relationships on TV, it's mostly for money and security. I mean, like, we're smart people here, man. We made it this far. You can kind of see things not really adding up, you know. Number two is, you know, perhaps maybe this, you know, maybe this chick does like this guy. Maybe, you know, she's seen past through the money and security. You know, he ain't got no security. You know, he ain't really got no money. Maybe she just likes him for who he is. And this is more like psychological type shit. Let me elucidate for you, baby. Either she was like a former fatty in high school, You know what I'm saying? Like, she used to get wet when she hears like the sound of like a Pringles bag or like a Dorito bag opening. Or like her parents, you know, were like overweight and stuff like that, but they still give her nurture and love and support, which kind of drilled in her brain. Kind of drilled in her brain that would be the idea of a person who would, you know, show her support and love. Not the person, you know, that's, you know, fit or, you know, just lean or taking care of himself. It's whoever that guy is built wise. Okay, that's the psychological type shit. So it can be that too, that, and you know, maybe she, you know, does like him, and fucking goddamn, like maybe old boy did escape the friend zone, fucking somehow. But for the sake of the video and for the sake of the argument, baby, that's what we're gonna go with the mental shit. You know, she probably likes him, you know, cause she was a former fatty. She sees, you know, the struggles that he's kind of going through and shit like that. And, you know, she still got those fatty genes in her. And if we want to go deeper into the surface, she sees the fatty genes. She still got the fatty genes in her. So she wants to get someone, you know, that ain't really, like, worth shit. Which goes back to number one, security. You guys follow me? Cool. And again, her parents weren't, you know, necessarily fit or, you know, just keeping up with their, you know, physique. So she has the idea that you know, the idea of a typical lover is, you know, just a, you know, maybe a regular shape individual or out of shape individual like my man's right here. So that's two. We got money and security, and we got maybe she likes him because she's a former fatty. Did a lot of all that mental shit, right? Number three. This is like the 1 out of 10. All right. This is on some, you release the dogs, you release Intes, Reiku, Suikun, I apologize if I butcher their names. You release them for the first time, and the second you go out in grass, you find one. Maybe, just maybe it is mutual, like I'm saying, it's building out to like 2.5, maybe like they do. Maybe she does like really like them. It ain't because of, you know, like no fatty genes or whatever. Her parents are dead, so she didn't really know them, you know. Maybe like she really like likes this guy. And maybe, just maybe, old boy got a mouthpiece on him. You know what I'm saying? With all those action figures, you know, that he has, that should be way less for someone his age, even though he ain't got no plan A and plan B. You know, he's kind of doing a lot of reading. Doing a lot of, you know, reading on the dating scene, looking up some videos, you know, working on his game, working on his game. You know, when he's approaching these women, slowly building up his repertoire, slowly building up, you know, his resume for this thing called life that we have been gracious enough to receive, whether it was in a hospital or whether you were planned in the back of a, you know, Camaro or some shit like that. I don't know. That could be it. You know, behind all that, you know, physical appearance, you know, he got the beard, but it's all fucking bushwhacked out or whatever. You got the tie-dye shirt on, whatever, man. You got the mismatched socks that you've been keeping on for 3 days. Somewhere behind that lies some game of an 8+ motherfucker, man. And somehow he was able to score that chick. That is the reason. The tertiary reason, number 3, that could possibly be why they're together. There you guys go. Remember, number 1, 9 times out of 10, money and security. Number 2 is most type of like mental shit. Just kind of falls back on, you know, the security aspect, or you know, like maybe some insecurity issues or fucking whatever shit like that. Homegirl was a former fatty, you know. Her idea of a lover, you know, ain't really so much of a person, you know, who can like bench her, you know, 20 times in a row. It's kind of like, you know, got some tits on you as a guy. You know, you got the gut going on. You got the slouch, rocking the slouch game some point. Stuff like that. All that, what she saw through her parents like that is equivalent to the guy, and she decided, you know, try to fuck with him. Number 3, maybe it's mutual, y'all. Maybe like this shit is for real because homeboy, you know, got a mouthpiece on him. I mean, mouthpiece, he can spit game. He can spit more game than the bag for the poker chips. I think I butchered that line too. Fuck. My fault. My fault now. Y'all know what line I'm talking about. Do or Die, Twister. Look it up. Shouts to Cannon. Shouts to River Valley. Shouts out to Wiz. Shouts out to Tonez the Prince. Shouts out to my man Ryan Rogers. You know what I'm saying? AKA Coach, AKA Mr. Trick Shot. You guys have a good one. Hope you guys have a safe holiday. Hope you guys are getting in like car trouble too. Maybe I mentioned that in my last video, but I hope no one got any car trouble so far, man. As we enter 2K18. Hope you guys have a good one. JBTV, offline.